Hello. I'm trying to find that friggin' flower book. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I put it on the bookshelf. I'll have to do it on there. That's how that goes. Is it working?
Should be.
Yay!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had a little flip book that has like all kinds of flowers that I really want to find. And I thought I put it back here, but this is not. I probably should have done this earlier.
It's all good.
I found it. I found it, bro.
I'm still getting my stuff together.
What
What's
up?
up, Itachi? What up? What up,
So
big
yeah,
dog?
this thing's cool. What up? This thing's got all kinds of flowers in it.
This is like a
Yeah.
zine. The title's wild, but like it has like a bunch of really cool images in it.
Nice. Yeah, something like that. That would be cool.
We'll see how it goes.
I like that pointing stuff. I like
Oh,
something
that's
like
really
that would be kind of challenging for me.
that's
I
proper.
don't know. And take it whichever way.
Let me see.
I figured there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah. That'd be difficult.
I'm like,
But I was
I'm
gonna shoot
deciding if I
like
should put
this.
this on the easel or not. Because I wanted it like closer to the drawing, but the easel has like a better feel. I don't know.
We can see most of it. I can see
Let's
I can
see.
see most of my screen too.
What's up,
But I'm
Jay?
just using a little bit of
Jay
camera.
Royal. Royalty in the house.
Royalty in the house.
Oh, it's Nisha.
Nisha.
My God.
So today we painted a flower. We're trying to find whatever we're going off of. But the general concept is flower, right, Mike?
Yeah, I had a good angle, but like I can't draw like that because it is insane. Does it what it wants?
I'm totally cheating. I got my phone up against the cup.
Nisha doing well, probably better than the rest of us, huh? Jesus, help me, please.
See, you're changing the community, Nisha.
Oh yeah, you guys are like teaching me how to be an adult, basically.
Mike, say it ain't so, man. If
15
I'm your
years,
example,
no, 15 years too late.
if I'm your
Jesus, I have this
example,
right now. I should have never changed it. Ooh. All right, technical difficulties, fellas. I swear I'm gonna get it going. I
you got
swear
this.
I will.
Believe in yourself.
Bro, I can't get the hang. I don't know why. Like it keeps hitting the same. Oh, here we go.
Most of my going live was experimental.
Ah, I hit it the wrong way.
Even this is experimental.
Funny thing about experiments, when they work.
When they work.
Okay, a proper angle, huh?
Yeah.
Hello.
Ooh, that was a harsh reverb.
Who's J Royal talking to? I could. It's hard to look back and forth.
And though, hi,
Everyone has to have their all messages on, not just top messages. Some people are hidden.
Live. That dude had a nice live today. I definitely felt your message, bro.
The live. I'm like, it's killing me. I don't even want to start. I'm just kidding. All right. Jiminy Crickets, gotta get going. Gotta get going with the pain, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna be bridges through communities. Get us all watching after each other. Yeah. That's what it is. And so Itachi. Tell him, bro.
Look at this mess. This is what you call desire.
You getting it?
See my paint? My little.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should paint board. I just take it out of the tube. Like, it's probably not a good way to do it.
real
Dry my paints
odds.
out super.
Real odds.
Yeah. It's not really a problem if I use cheap stuff though. But if I was like really bougie about it, I could go broke quick trying to replace what I messed up because it got dried out or whatever.
I've been wanting to fast for the past like 3 months. And something about burritos, just keep calling me.
What does fasting mean to you?
Well, there's different forms of fasting, but fasting is like just basically not eating, but eating like minuscule, but definitely no solids. There's other forms of fasting, I guess, but like that's like the widely accepted one, eating.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all even believe this, but before this winter, I never been on a fast. I never heard of that just in passing. Like it was just never a thing to me.
Oh, the spirituals do that, like in order to like, without having to use substances, they'll meditate. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And fasting is a part of that meditation, and that's how you reach like a sort of closeness to spirit.
Yeah.
Fasting.
Yeah, because you're putting it all to him. You're putting all that energy you would have used to smoke and eat and all this shit to him, right?
Yeah, I don't know, something about the endearment of like putting yourself through some level of darkness. There's always like a light at the end of the tunnel as far as like self progression goes. It's not with everything, but with self progression, I feel like that's a thing. Does that make sense? Or
Yeah. Well, yeah.
it's
Have me
hard
talking
to.
on some deep stuff
What?
real quick, though. I
Oh
said you about
yeah,
have me talking on some deep stuff real quick.
my bad, dude. That's how I start my day.
No, not like that. This is good kind of deep stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just honestly don't know anything about fasting. I mean, I had heard people say like fast in a way of like don't smoke for a while, and then this winter I had a fasting experience and it was wholly different. I mean, it was like because I was trying to get closer to God instead of being fooled by myself, trying to
Yeah.
discern what I know in Him. And so it's like a long-term fast, and somebody was holding me accountable to it outside of this spirit. And yeah, it worked. It worked for me very well. But before now, I never heard of it. Man.
Yeah, that the level of like mental endearment you have to put yourself through. Some part of the struggle, like, well, I don't know why we have to struggle to gain enlightenment. It's kind of like you can't just live a peaceful life under a rock and expect like spirit to find you. I think with us all being here, it'll probably like give you enough lessons to realize that you need to get out there and like
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Risk yourself.
The hermit life is crazy. What are we painting, Zay? We're painting you. This is you, bro.
Yes, this one's actually Zay.
This one is Zay. It's a
This
happy
one
Zay.
is. I was gonna put it as a title, but
These are little happy leaves, happy pollens.
happy. I because it was broad enough you could still use your style and make something really cool.
Yes, sir.
You, where the heck did I put that, bro? Yeah, I had somebody said that like if you didn't know about fasting, then I don't know what church you're really going to. And it was like, wait, no, I don't think fasting's like that. Like I don't think in order to know Christ you have to go and fast. I don't think that's it at all. In order to know Christ, you have to know about forgiveness. Like that's one of the key things, you know. But
Yeah, fasting shouldn't be a part of like the religious structure. Like it's just like a key. It's like a tool. If you want to use it,
yeah,
you can. If not, then
I was wanting to go on a vision quest, but I never had the like the just that enough push to do it, you know. Like there was just a little bit too much to risk than to just go into the wilderness for 2 days. Just always was, always is. Strange thing. I think one day I'll just disappear.
yeah, might as well.
Like it's
The
good.
funny thing about like doing art is like when you're doing your YouTube live thing, like you have to have like a craft or something, right? You have to do something. So when you're doing it, like uh just imagine like having a like baby, like grown ass adults that are looking for attention like all the time. Like it gets to be so much at some point that like taking a step away is like so healthy for like the mind and stuff. Because if you don't step away, you'll see yourself going into like dark corners and whatnot that you didn't even expect.
The foot of you here. Get it zero back in. Yeah.
If you're like any way different or like any better than most like lesser men with weak egos, it's automatically like a fucking. I mean, my bad. It's my excuse me, but it's automatically like a standoff or something. You know, like what about me? It's so weird, bro.
Yeah.
I think we're a little
That's
different though.
true. I hope so. I mean, I don't need that. I don't need you guys to tell me that I'm wrong and crazy. I already know that shit, you know.
Exactly. Exactly. Preaching to the choir with that one. Yeah, people want to hear what they like, where they're at, and it's kind of funny. No matter where you're at, like I'm down to listen.
Right? I do love that. I found a couple of places that are really cool, but man, there's so much crazy on here. For real. I want more people to get on here and do whatever, you know. That's why I'm always screaming it in my other lives.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just want people to get down here and do what turn, you know, it's puzzle making. I don't care. There's people on here that do puzzles. There's people on here that do those crossword puzzles. Whatever it is. But because the alternative is ridiculous. These teenagers just sit and stare at the camera with cat masks on. Did you know that, Mike?
Dude, don't get me started on what's out there. Jesus, bro. Do
That's
not get me
creepy.
started.
It freaks me out every time. I asked them where their parents are and they got muted. You know, just the places I get in trouble on.
Yeah, you say anything out of the structure of what's going on, and most people will have a fit. They don't know what's going on.
So I'm just kind of doing a free and flowers and parts of flowers.
I'm just trying
Yeah, watching.
the core, like we'll go around it with the pedals and all that. Anyways, I'm doing like a weird core.
Nice. Everybody in here. Why, hello, Mod Gang.
Kevin
Hi,
getting
Jordan.
muted. I can see it. I can see
Can I get
it.
muted? Not yet. There's that better. If we do have too much like drag, like that sound, then one of us will mute the mic or whatever. It'll probably be me. I
Yeah,
have
just let
the
me know.
cheapest phone. I can guarantee it. So
What's up, Jordan? You freak. Jordan's like the nicest one out of all of us.
I know. Dude. What are you gonna do when you go live, Jordan?
Probably gonna perm his hair and then cornroll it if we're
He's gonna
lucky.
do cornrows.
One time during COVID, I was traveling in Frisco and some random lady was like, "Hey, yeah, beautiful hair." I was like, "Where?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll braid it." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'll braid it right here." And right on the street, she braided my hair like in like 20 minutes. It was kind of weird,
Awesome.
honestly. Like in the middle of
You
the
have a
street to get your hair
skill.
braided.
You have a skill. Man, there's people crazy out there. Like let's see, I was in Fort
She was
Bragg
cool.
in California at the McDonald's, and I had like this ragamuffin hair like I got now, where they're a bunch of locks, but they're like still kind of locked together. But he was even more locked together because I've been sleeping in the bush and didn't know how to trim my locks. So
Yeah.
I basically was working on the beaver tail, and this random tweaker lady who was selling necklaces to yuppies getting out of the car at the McDonald's walked up to me and was like, "I'm gonna fix your hair right now," and just grabbed onto my shit. And I was just like, "Well, I mean, I did need it done, so I let her too. Got done. I was pretty happy with it actually, but it was just out of friggin' nowhere. Like, wow, like, I needed that, but I was not ready for her to be the one to bless me with that day until it was just going on. I was like, okay, just don't rape me. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Yeah,
That's where that was going. It's
yeah.
hilarious.
No, she didn't either. I think I saw her one other time and she flat didn't remember me. That's the thing about Cali people that I found a lot was like, I don't know if it's just the amount of people that folks see every day or whatever. Same thing kind of in California is you just kind of forget faces real easy because you meet so many people. But she just flat did not remember me. I had that in San Francisco a lot. Like I'm pretty memorable, but oh, at least they didn't remember me for being a butt. You know.
Hmm. Memories, everything. Everything.
I almost got beat up by the scum folks before.
I've been in a lot of fights. A lot of fights.
Well, I'm not really about fighting, so it was kind of surprising. But
Me either, but I have a bad temper.
I did come fully prepared for battle with like tin cans on a string, like ready to crack somebody. And they sent up this big old dude, and most I said, "Don't crack nobody." So I didn't crack nobody because we would all went to jail over some dumb stuff. But I was spare changing, and I asked one of them for a goat, and she
A
got
goat?
pissed. She said I wasn't allowed to panhandle around her, and I was like, I wasn't panhandling. I don't need your quarter. Keep it.
Tell him.
Man, but she got so mad over. So I was panhandling, and she marked me, and so everywhere I went on Hay Street, they were like, "Oh, girl says if we see you, we're supposed to beat you up. You better go hide."
Old girl said that? That's so funny to me when people say that, old girl.
Street name. It was ridiculous.
Oh my
It
god.
was ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
But then, but
Bizarre
then
world.
after that, nobody was messing with me. Once I got past that, once I took the can and walked down there to get my ass beat or whatever, and then it was nothing. Nobody would mess with me.
Nice.
So I guess it kind of happened for a reason. That was dumb though. She was all to jail for For that, like, who cares if I ask for a goat? That's the stupidest thing. Like, oh, those were the days.
And I remember high school seeming so fake. Like it's either like you get a fight reputation and people aren't real with you because you would beat them up, or you're like a good looking person and people aren't real with you because they want to be your friend. That shit is, oh my god, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that stuff until Sophie started bringing it up. I was like, oh yeah, it's hard out here. It's hard out here.
Sophie is here? No.
Nah, I was just bringing up how we get Diary of a Teenage Girl every time.
Yeah, but I don't know what Most High's got with her, man, but there's just some I just can't be mean to her. Every time I tell her something that she really needs, correct about whatever, she's on it like faster than I am with people telling me I'm fucking up, you know?
Yeah, that's good though. But you have a kid, so you kind of like you have a little more like relevance to that situation,
Yeah. I'll watch after.
more
She's about my
understanding.
kid's age too. Yeah. And she's about my kid's age too.
Oh
And
yeah,
from
there you
what
go.
I don't know how much she's capping on, but it sounds like she's had a rough life, so I just I just gotta be respectful, really. 'Cause I was a
Respectful.
mouthy little I was a mouthy little dude. I was mouthy, mouthy, mouthy.
They said my first word was bitch.
Really?
Low key. I used to walk around and
That's
like they couldn't even take me out because I would just spurt it out with like certain like women. But not with everyone. Like I would do it with people I didn't know. So it'd be like a showing out thing.
oh yeah.
So they'd be
That's
all
that's
embarrassed.
embarrass your parents in the middle of the
So
grocery store many a time.
I was bred for cussing basically in a world that doesn't allow it.
You're an outcast. You're an outcast, buddy. Oh, man, it wasn't even your fault.
I'm a rebel, but I got a cause.
Uh, Pause for the cussing. I used to take that seriously. I used to take that all the way to the bank. I would go up against anybody on that conversation.
What?
But I've definitely been humbled on cussing because, like, I don't know. I used to really think it was about the stupidest law that man ever made, that certain words are
I don't.
curses. Y'all don't understand the true nature of the thing.
Oh,
I
I
don't
tried to.
know.
Oh man, I tried so hard to like back up cussing like in that spiritual retreat I went to, and they just weren't having it. Like they don't watch stand ups, like they don't watch like half the things I watch. So it's like they're not gonna get like that. I'm really trying to save the world here, and like the cussing has nothing to do with it at all.
Yeah, 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 for real. Yeah, I
Oh,
was
but
I
it
was
made me
much
feel this way.
because it really doesn't matter that much, really. And to some people, like I've seen it where it's been used to help them, that they felt like I was talking to them, that I could understand where they were at because I had been there, and they understood that because of the language I was using
Aren't the
and the way
thieves the first one to see the light?
I'm saying. So I really just I don't know. I don't stand behind it so much, but I used to be about that argument. And for people cussing, not to sound like douches, which is where I'm at now, which is like I just don't want to sound like I'm full of crap. I don't want somebody to listen to me and be like, "What is this teenager talking about?"
Oh, it'll
You
turn off a
know?
lot of people instantly. I'm kind of
Yeah.
okay with that though. I mean, knowing with like what I know, like those people, like they might be good, like whatever, yeah, yeah, yeah. But if they can't like help with the full mission, it's like Jesus, like what are you doing with yourself? But that's my own trip.
Right. But I don't need to be sitting back there with them.
Yeah, I mean, I some
Yeah, I
parts
feel
and
you.
sometimes in my life, I just want to chill. I don't want to have to like be looking for the light and whatever. Not, I just want to like chop it up about bull. You know what I mean? I want to forget. but it's kind of like we don't have that commodity anymore.
No, maybe not. I mean, maybe we do. I think we find that
We
fellowship just
could,
sitting around with like minds,
we could just go hermit style and keep the arts to ourselves, but I don't think that's what we were doing it for in the first place.
It wouldn't be worth coming over and over and over. Tell me something. And you just get it, Mike. That's why I like talking to you. We could
Well, I'll be
just
trying
go
to
hermit
figure it
style.
out. I'm trying to figure it
Well,
out with you.
we could still be in the resting place if we were gonna go hermit style, though.
It's
Why
unavoidable.
do we
It's
keep coming
unavoidable.
back? Why do we keep coming back? What
Be,
is the mission, Mike?
to be a guru living on a mountain alone, living off of like a glass of milk a week because like you're on that level, but it's like an impossible feat. It seems like
That is the mission. Not to save souls, man. To tell them it's not hopeless to keep going. Right?
the
That's the
guy,
mission. Right?
the guy who wrote "Be Here Now," like one of my favorite like books, period. But he tried to do that. He lived for a long time, like as a guru, and they said that this man could like see into like your memories just by looking at you. Like he kind of knew you before he knew you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of does look like a croissant Jordan, but uh, he tried to hide in the mountains in Tibet for so long, but then Ram Dass found him and like they wrote a book together. But he really tried to keep the light to himself. He didn't care about other people. Once you have like your closeness or your oneness or whatever, like you understand God, um, you realize it's always been like a play. Like there's never really been a life to have. It's like God experiencing itself. Therefore, it's like why even bother with like the illusion of other people? But that sounds a little crazy to people that are really trying to devote to like money
Yeah.
and getting money from other people, all that shit. They're like, oh, well, I got all this things to do here. It's like, do you though? Do you?
Yep. 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 Bible talks about that in Psalms.
Yeah,
What are you
definitely.
really wearing yourself out for? Who's
The
really
salt of the earth.
profiting? You know? But some of these are comfortable with slavery, far
It
too
is.
comfortable. And pretty soon it's gonna be shook up anyway. So, but I'm not saying I can sign on to Guru because I mean I can't deny God. As good as I am, as good as I could be. You could take me to a mountain retreat, and that would only be getting back in conversation with my higher self, my divine understanding,
That's
and
what it's supposed to
and
be.
and getting back into conversation with God. It's a completely different. You know what I mean? I could talk to myself, hey, and though my soul is pretty cool, man. You know, I'm a
But
warrior of the light. Like my soul is pretty dope, but it's
but you
nothing
feel the
compared to how.
separation, huh? Like as God is like one entity and like you're separate from that.
Definitely. I mean, an extension. It's like my experience with the Holy Spirit made that thing, made my higher self. Without him, there wouldn't be that higher self. I wouldn't have any kind of power because it all comes from God and what He has for the mission, which is to tell souls that there is hope, that they don't have to go to hell for their sins, that they can be forgiven and change. You know. So myself, I'm very powerful because of that. For sure, because that's my mission. There's
That's
one
real.
name that'll get you out of hell.
The climb out of hell like Dante.
But I
It's
mean, I've also been in situations that a lot of would blow a lot of believers' minds. Like if they had the word come out of them, like I have, they wouldn't know what to do. It would change everything, every concept of what they knew God was. And I mean, as soon as I was baptized, the Most High put me in a position to understand religion differently. Like by put me as Rastaman as my Abba, so Rastaman is my teacher, and uh, and that really changed a lot of my perceptions because there that he concentrated on the oneness that comes from being in the body. So different things would start happening, like animals would show up. When I would
ooh,
go out and do the works, it would just come so much easier. The more in line I got with God, the more everything else, all my prophecy, being
literal.
at the right places at the right time, all this started lining up. And I mean, I've been sold since then. But like most normal believers can't have a conversation like that, but before they think I'm working by the way of the devil, even though I'll tell them no power that I have came from myself. No
Yeah.
experience I have is because I was awesome. God makes sure to tell me that it's not because I'm awesome. It's because he's awesome, and I keep going back to him. But I don't really know about Guru.
Guru is just a title, honestly. A guru means someone that's like fed up with the world and decided just to like stay to themselves. It doesn't mean it's not like a Buddhist thing. It's not any of that. It's like it's you decided to take God alone. That's guru. All these like the propaganda of what they did to Tibet is so retarded.
Mm. Salmon, are you okay, underdog? You just panting their butt off? It is not that hot. My old hound dog is hot, apparently. So if y'all hear a bunch of panting, that's just her. I don't know. She been nervous lately. They
I
got
had the
this
opportunity to
legislation.
get baptized at that when I was in recovery, like was it 3 4 years ago?
Yeah.
But it didn't seem like a personal thing. Like everyone was at a beach, like 300 people getting baptized together, like right on party. Like what the like a bunch of like white people. Sorry to say, but it's like Jesus. Like, is this what you guys do with your money? Like, what is going on? Like all this, you guys rented out the beach in order to do like 500. I mean, it sounds kind of cool actually, but like it's just not personal. It's like God isn't. I don't know. Without
Yeah.
that personal experience, and you're banking on others, I just can't take you serious. It just I'm sorry. It's like you have to like have your own spiritual like
Would you say you've had?
path.
Would you say you've had experiences that were like a baptism of the Spirit, a
Yeah,
moments of
I've been
talking?
baptized as a kid. I was baptized.
Oh, I
And
meant that God has like it's like a mind thing. It's like talking to Him, but without all the distractions. Have you had those like experiences like that were just definitely God?
yeah, definitely, especially going as a kid, like, there's a lot of signs. Like if you got to be like crazy to not read the signs. You got to be really like defiant.
Right.
Um the signs are there. Everything's there. The problem is the people. The problem isn't the word. It's not the word. It's not even the having a structure to say the word. It's the people.
Yeah.
But
It's always
that's
been
their
the
own
people,
thing.
Mike. It's always been the people, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all we are. I mean it's a bunch of like
Yep. Yep. I think that's why God needed counselors.
and
For real.
pastors.
So, that's why he needed therapists to just talk him down. Like, no, look,
A
you just
therapist
need to
sounds
get
nice right now.
the therapist. Yeah. I fell asleep watching some drill sergeant dude talk. It was intense as shit. I don't know how I fell asleep.
Why? Why
I
did
don't
you
know.
fall?
I never end up on like a room like that anyways. I guess I was just like it
Oh,
was
live?
amusing enough. I just fell asleep to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I search for other lives and it's normally just like musicians or artists. Like I haven't found someone that isn't crazy. Like that doesn't do something. If they don't do
I looked up
something, Rome's a
exactly.
bot?
Rome, he said he's a bot. I don't know.
That
He
would
got a
imagine
ring,
all those videos were AI. That'd be insane.
right?
That'd be intense. Culture shock.
Oh, doggy. I'm probably have to let this dog out in a little bit when my housemate comes rolling in. She's driving me nuts. I got the coolest birds out here. They're just big enough to take away cats, so maybe they're not as cool.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe they're
I
cooler.
don't know. Maybe. I haven't seen any like eagles or anything, but we got hawks and big blackbirds, and then the biggest owls, loudest souls, sons in the middle of the night. Very irritating. but
There's
very
no
massive.
wildlife. There's no wildlife in LA. It's a barren wasteland. God is
Nowhere.
breaking in LA.
Dang,
Save. We need LA saved immediately.
for sure. Or burnt again. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't I didn't go too far into LA. I just went to Venice Beach and they told me like don't stay here overnight. Like people will take your bags when you're sitting on them. Like
Oh, Venice
all
Beach.
rules.
Yeah, don't do that. Venice Beach is
They're like
caca.
yeah, they're like it would really be okay if you can find somewhere before it gets dark and just hang out there. But if not, don't stay here overnight.
Oh
Wow, dude,
yeah.
that's intense.
Venice
So
Beach is for like graffiti and like hardcore bums that like really have no sense of reality anymore. They're gone,
glass
gone.
walkers and glass walkers. Yep,
Yeah,
very
glasswalkers. Yeah, basically.
yeah. Bodybuilders on the beach, that's all they do every day. They just go down there and bench press to try to impress little girls and each other. That was going on. Yeah, I didn't sit there very long. I was like back in the bus. Nope. And I just got off, came on home. Like fuck that. I can be cussing. See, I'm still working on it too. It seems like I've been working on it for a long time too. And I've been ignoring the chat this whole time too. Thank you, Rum Dog, Nisha,
I try to look
Jordan.
back. I try to look back without interrupting you. It's hard.
No, you're good. I've just been ranting to myself a lot.
Nah, it's not ranting.
Itachi odds, J
I'll
Roll.
show you ranting.
Yeah, one thing about this is people have a short attention span, so a lot of people just bounce back and all around.
Oh yeah,
It
I
is
could
what it
tell.
is.
Like you start like getting in on something that they're like not 100% on. It's like it's over.
And it's all right. Not everybody's bag of tricks. Don't know what other kind of flowers. Oh, cool.
I'm doing a special kind of flower from an off-world planet from Dagobah 6.
Nice. I think I'm gonna get my locks all. I'm painting my little bitty locks. Oh, you're good, Zay. I was just curious what's going on.
Hey, so if there's other planets, you think like they have their own Jesuses there?
Do you think that? Do we?
Like if there's with intelligent life, like they have their own savior to save them from the darkness. Like every planet like has a sector, an assigned guardian.
I mean, that's a really good question, Mike. I'm not gonna
Is
lie
it?
to you. Well, do you think that there's a difference between like real angels and Jesus? Like they're all on the same side? Is there a difference between lesser devils? They're all evil. So
I
I think
think
there's a
angels
oneness.
are like next dimensional and like they're not fathomable, like little white people with wings. Like I don't know, they're probably like big eyes with like geometric structures and whatnot, like 4-dimensional beings, angel type
Yep,
things. Yeah, they're closer to God, but I doubt they're like little babies with wings. Jesus Christ.
maybe,
Just
or
saying.
maybe they're just big blobs with the
They
eyes
could
on
be
the
big
top of their
blobs. They could be just
that
light.
speak completely like by mind.
Yeah, I'm just these are all theories. Like, I'm not like trying to like poop on anyone.
I got kicked out of a room. I got kicked out of a room for asking the same thing for real. I was
Really?
like, "What's the definition of angel?" And then it was like a very Christian room, and then they got pissed at me because I was speaking out of turn or something. I don't know. But they muted me. So then I went to a Hebrew Israelite room, very racist dude. He was like straight up, "I don't like white people." And I asked him and his people were like,
uh,
"You're dumb for even asking this, but it just means messenger. That's all that word means. So shut up." Well, I got my answers though.
Jesus.
Yeah.
People are so standoffish. It's crazy. That's awesome, though. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
well, I
not
mean, I'm
awesome,
here
but
to
it's
just
awesome.
they just don't know what to think, man. They've been so
It's
lied
okay. We were built for this war, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
to. No, you ain't kidding. If you've been paying attention, like I've been paying attention, you've been getting built up. Tell you what, I'm gonna find that burning nettles picture because that flower kind of looks like
Uh,
that.
that sounds for sure like an alien, Nisha, or just like a higher being. It's intense.
Yeah, angel of death, Nisha. It's Bible.
Dude, I saw this hilarious movie called The Monkey, and at the end, the four horsemen show up. It's pretty funny. It's supposed to be comical, but like it's done well.
I just really hope I ain't I just hope I ain't on the wrong side of that thing because I don't know, man. It's just so scary. I don't know. Even if I even told half my stories about the angel of death, kind of that whole side of it, I would just I don't know.
They're like, don't get the mark on you, and but take this
Dude,
credit card, please.
yeah. No, but man, just the energy
It's
changing.
backwards, but there's still real love out there, you know. The
Yeah,
system is backwards, but people are love.
this is not such a clear picture. Oh, it's closer to here. But that thing in full bloom looks like, well, that's not burning nettle. That's like a cousin plant.
I kind of want to try that. Actually, I was going to try that, but I kind of set up late. My girlfriend didn't go to work until like maybe like an hour or two ago. So, but I wanted to just paint out of the picture to see like if I could do that because drawing straight from my head, like I'm always gonna go with something like a little psychedelic on accident, and I'm not trying. You know what I mean? I'm just doing like what feels right.
Yeah, that's why I like split screen with you because our styles are very different.
I would like to do the same thing though. Like actually, like I just need the picture up, and I wasn't prepared with the picture, but
Nisha, if you didn't know by now, a lot of those near death experiences, the people are full of shit. And the few that aren't, you can really feel it. And the few that aren't, well, I just don't know if it'd be worth the sorting, honestly, because the ones that are being worked by the devils, like really powerful devils, to make people afraid of dying.
a
When we know that
demon,
the truth is, man, how are you gonna kill something that's
demon.
never you're given eternal life, okay? You think that's just taken back? Like here, it's eternal life as long as you can handle it or something. No, it wasn't given to you for your might. I don't know. So
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think.
those are straight devils working, man. Sorry, my boy saying.
No, I think Nisha thinks you meant like you're talking about the angel of death, but no, he's just. I think he's just saying that like a lot of those accounts are just kind of not fully hearted true,
Yeah,
or they might
or
have.
they're trying they have something else
What?
going on. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no,
Nothing.
they could just in their mind, you know, they could have seen it, but at the same time, like their mind's pretty powerful.
It's like after I cut my eye, Nisha, you want to hear after a near death experience? So I cut my eye and I went to the neighbor and the neighbor's dad just happens to be an ophthalmologist. So dude knew what to do to have me preserve my eye and my head
Really,
long enough. Yeah, long enough for the to show up. So that's the reason I still have an eye on my head. If I would have just
dude?
tipped my face down, I would have lost everything.
What are the
They said
chances
it
you?
they said it was just this much and I would have gone through my brainstem and killed myself
Yeah,
by a knife coming back on me. So they dosed me in the ambulance car. They had me dosed up in my hometown, and they sent me to the big city, to the big hospital, and they dosed me up more. And in that surgery room, I saw devils and angels fighting over top of people, and I saw people like looking back each way and just fighting within themselves on which side they were going to be on. And I was sitting with the Lord, and I was fighting with them, and I was praying for them. And even though I couldn't move, I couldn't think, I was just praying my ass off for these people that I didn't know. And at one point the nurse said, "All right, do you have to go to the bathroom or anything?" And they like got me up and helped make sure my head was up and everything. And I opened my eye and I tried to see, and all I could see was just fire, just red and orange fire, and it hurt so bad. And then then I got my surgery, and I woke up. But yeah, I'll never forget that emergency room because it was a battlefield. Because all these people don't know that they've been like it's already paid. Like they didn't. But once you're dead, you can't go back, you can't redo life. But if you were found by grace and not works, then you don't really have to worry so much. You're definitely going to be put to work. But I would say don't worry about those near life. A lot of those people are full of crap.
Near death.
Yeah. And
I'm
it's
trying to
just like
think
this.
of. Well, my bad. I'm trying to think of like spiritual experiences that like I've actually like had that were like fully, like sober, like because I'm pretty sure that's what you're looking for. you want those stories?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell the stories with the spirit speaking to your mind and soul, and I don't know. And I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it. but what was I gonna say?
So I
um,
don't know how many of those stories I have that don't do with acid. Okay, yeah.
basically, yeah. Okay, you took the words out of my mouth.
I could tell you some. We were trying not to go there, but
No, that's cool, dude. You don't
once I
have
be
to.
working, once I be working through those, I gotta believe that.
I like hearing Nisha talk about God as it is, because like she has like that trajectory of like forward right now, and I respect that type of endearment for what you believe in, because that separates you from just a chum.
Yeah, and
It
you don't
makes you
just
like
take it
makes
face
you a beautiful
value.
person.
Yeah, took the word right out of my mouth. Hi, Rihanna.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know she's here to pick on people. I thought after I muted that person yesterday, I thought, and I was like, Rihanna be talking mad crap about Zay all day. It doesn't mean nothing to nothing at all to me.
That's like the whole
Um,
shtick. That's Zay's life right there, like the
it's
rye
what
roast.
it's what they do.
When he's not doing music,
Yeah.
Rye's on that butt.
Yeah, she's just a mother on and off the screen. Yes, sir.
Big sister.
She's nagging. No.
Nagging.
Was that funny, right?
No, you are Rihanna with that. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yep. Yeah, Nisha, I wouldn't recommend anything to do with drugs for people just because I barely made it through. What would I go down
Yeah.
that fucked up road,
The vessel.
Oh yeah, I'm cussing. That's not good.
You
But
cuss?
I cuss. I
You
said
better
the F
knock it
word.
off. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm trying to be family friendly. But I definitely would not encourage that road for anybody.
What road? No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
Sorry.
trying to figure out how tripped you can get. It's a road that I've personally lost people on. So it's like maybe
You know how
not
many
for the
people
weak
I've
mind.
lost? I can't even like explain. I'm not even lying right now. I've had so many friends in my life. Like, it's not hard for me to make friends. What hard is like to not overdo it. Like, uh, when I get all into like doing art and stuff, I'm totally like, I won't hit someone up for 2 weeks and they think I'm dissing them, but it's like I'm just working on something.
Word. Yeah. Yeah, the regularness of friendships, man.
It's so
But I mean,
hard to keep up.
I'm at a point too. I've got a couple of people that really are rooting for me, but I don't really see anybody. I mean, no, like I mean, I go out. I mean, I do my thing, but I just don't need that confirmation from
Yeah, I have best friends, but
everybody.
at my age, it's like they're with their families right now and stuff. Like I'm lucky I have the studio to myself. I'm just chilling.
So
Where's
how'd
the
you wind up?
guitar? He wants the
So
guitar
how'd you
now.
get so you got so lucky not having no kids yet?
Put the alien flower away from the alien land where we do alien things.
What's like the longest sit that you've ever done to do art?
What do you mean?
Like what's the longest you've ever sat and done art?
Months.
Months? Like
I'll sit.
just
Well, I'll sit
Da
down, and
Vinci
that's all I'm
style?
doing. That'll be all I'm doing. I won't be hanging out with anybody. I won't be playing video games. I won't be watching movies. This is what I'm doing. Maybe I'll watch a movie for inspiration or an album, but that's about it.
Yeah.
A movie or an album.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how like because I want to live in the world of what I'm trying to do since my
Hi
stuff
Pixie
is
Dust.
so like unorthodox.
Sorry.
Hold up.
Hi Pixie Dust. Your stuff
It's
is
an interesting
so
flower. Let's
unorthodox.
see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It could be interesting.
It looks interesting.
It's supposed to represent life, because a flower is like a sexual organ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
so it's like it's the birth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the tools for birth. On my born day, I told you, right? The twins gave me birth.
They gave you birth. That
Yeah,
happened. I seen it.
a 30-year-old, over 150-pound baby.
Over 150. That would be awful. That would be horrible. But you think that would definitely break any human woman, period.
What are you not supposed to look into it? Think about it too much. Twins
That would
gave you
definitely
birth.
break. That would definitely break any human ever. Like any
they they
human I've ever.
birthed they birthed Mike because Mike's not even my real name.
Uh,
So low key, like I didn't really care about YouTube Live, and then the twins were so funny. We used to burn together and stuff. So
yeah,
like Mike was created from them for sure.
nice. You know them
Yeah,
outside of their. You know them outside their YouTube.
no, but like I feel like I would kick it with them outside the YouTube, like, and they live like 2.5 hours away. So
Nice.
6 days, a lot can happen in 6 days. You'd be surprised, man. Jeez, they started doing reggaeton like full time.
Really? What did you miss in 6 days? Not a lot. I mean, people didn't really. A couple of stations changed how they were thinking about it, and
They
we've
seen it
discussed it a lot. It's been progressing,
progressing.
progressing. We were worried about you, so. But if from your IG, the Lord answered our prayers exactly like we prayed them, so definitely. Because you're like, I'm back and I'm gonna have a message, and that's what we were praying, that you come back in a better way, be stronger in yourself.
Well, she's a smart intellectual, and those need to have their time to like a computer needs to like charge up.
That, yeah,
A supercomputer.
computer heard.
Super. Do you know my real name, Kev?
No, I just call you Mike because that's what it was created as.
Yeah, everyone's gonna know me as Mike. I've said my real name like a couple times. No one remembers.
I won't make stuff up for people. I just start guessing. Dimitri,
I've been digressing.
I would just start guessing, yeah. I would just start like Dimitri, Tyler.
Zay's got mad potential. Zay just needs to lock himself in the studio for like 3 years with some
Yeah,
with some baddies.
that's
Come out a Lord. Come out with 7 albums. Just kidding. Oh, you put all the flowers in there. You're like, how many flowers can I fit in this picture?
That's what I'm going for. How many more can I fit?
some baddies. Yeah, because
It's
it'll
gonna
get
be a
boring
whole
as
lot
hell
of
just being
gaming.
yourself making music. You know, inspiration. You can't just sit down and create. Like that's the misconception.
Mm.
7 would be good. Like a one.
Yeah, it's
You
really
have
not working
Monday,
that well for
Monday,
me.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then Monday getting mad at Tuesday, Tuesday mad at Wednesday, Thursday jealous at Friday. I don't know, dude. That sounds hectic now. Never mind,
That
dude.
sounds like our new
We'll
hit
figure it out. We'll
song.
figure out something else.
Sounds like our new song.
7 baddies. Hey,
7 baddies.
hey.
Just the entire lyrics is exactly what you just said. It could work. I mean, it kind of worked for the Beatles. What is it? Monday on the phone with Monday.
On some Craig David.
You know what I mean?
Money does that.
Money does that hurt.
You
No,
could
I
turn
wouldn't
your
want
eyes
to
to a
have that
lot of
much
things for
money.
some money.
I wouldn't want to have
Oh,
that
that
much
never
money.
bothered me none.
In all those millionaires, though, how did none of them think to start building like compounds and start putting people up? How did nobody think of this before now? You ever figure that? All these people had all this money, but then they spend it all on studio time and generations. I just don't get that part of it. We still there's my phone, but oh, okay, cool.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just like trying to get crazy. You're good. I put a blob on the canvas for like literally no reason at all. Let's see what I'm gonna do with it. Talk about messes. Three baddies for every day?
Oh no,
You're wild.
that sounds like a bad idea, bro.
Oh man, that would be so much work. Imagine like the type of stamina you would need.
You
Oh
didn't
my
make me
jeez.
coffee every morning, dude.
It's too much stamina. I got stamina. Can't do that,
Everybody's
dude.
like, you didn't make me. I'm
Somebody
not
gonna
cooking
make
for
my
you, say. None of them will
somebody
cook, even
gonna
up getting 3 pizzas. Ain't that bitch?
No. Jiminy Crickets, bro.
I mean, is it really a space thing though? I don't know.
Hey.
You got to appreciate where you're at sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, there's benefits to being where you're at for sure. As far as
Oh,
that goes.
definitely.
And you do have a pretty good crew, and they're all down for the mission. I don't know how fried out they be some days, but I didn't mean that in the drug way, but just like, you know, you guys release like 1 or 2 songs a week, even at your slowest time, the entire time I've known you. So sometimes it's just better not to rock the boat and just keep going and just try to change your sound a little bit each time. Personally, I think you guys are doing awesome. Keep up the good projection. Keep up the good, what's the word? My hand just keeps flicking in front of the camera. That's ridiculous. I need to not be talking with my hands so much.
You know what's funny about my art? Like, people told me I had potential like in my early 20s, and then I got money, and from the money, I learned how to just like not care anymore, and then I got heavy into all the bull and all that stuff, and it got to like the girls were easy to come by, the money easier, all that stuff, and then I totally lost myself completely, and then my art suffered for it. It was it's a tragedy. It's like you're actually like on your way up, and then you just completely ruin it for yourself because of like your ability to cope.
And you had like contracts and art deals and this kind of thing. Where I don't know where flower to put in the rest of the white space. Really get recognized from. I mean, like I was in different things that were.
I was just in respected bands. Like we were just in bands that could have done a lot more. And all my friends, some of my friends had record deals and stuff. And But my immediate circle, the people I had, there was always something wrong with somebody. The drummer was a glass walker. The other drummer like was a Catholic freak that like kind of like became an alcoholic. Like it's just like things like happen. Like I got really good money from working at Michael Kors though.
That's intense right there.
Michael Kors
I don't know how well it's coming.
distribution center.
Yeah.
I was just working on machines all day. I would show up like super like zoinked and just like work on the machine all day, like happy, getting like a 50-cent raise every like 6 months.
Nice.
But the money was my point, was what ruined me. Like the money, like having too much and having like my own space with no one like checking me. That's why I appreciate you guys so much. Like I have a serious like checks and balance systems, like for the most part.
Right?
It's like a
Yeah.
real reason, and I'm not like trying to like gain anything from you guys except for security.
Got your back, Pat. I didn't have that much money, but I know how quick I can spend $2,000.
Dude, the more it's so much easier.
It's like ridiculous. I was always kind of held back. It's like even with music, it's like I just didn't get on with certain people. I don't know. It just never really busted. But I was fully prepared for it to change, but it just never really happened. But I'm closer now than I've ever been to being able to do gigs and at least have it be like a supplemental income. I just have to get the demand in line, really, because as much as I can do on my own with my voice, it's just too much, Just not. Yeah, I don't know. There's only so much you can do a cappella,
Yeah, definitely.
That would be awesome. Even just like a barroom singer kind of thing, I can do
You
that.
could kill a bar for sure. Especially that, yeah, you have those songs like you could like just murder. You just need the gig.
For sure. Yeah, when I didn't lose my nerve, I did choke like once, but for the most part, I didn't even choke that much.
Oh, I've choked before. I've killed it
Nice.
at like a college like house where like it's called like Synchronicity.
Uh-huh.
Um, then the next time I went, I tried to redo the song I did before, and everyone was like, "What the fuck? Like we already heard that song." Even if it was good or not, it's like come on. It's just things like that. That's a joke to me because it's like the reaction was just like not what I was. It wasn't the same as when I played it the first time. So it's like, what's even the point? Like, and that's like when a band comes into play. It's like more like of a show at that point. But
Yeah,
these guys are like really like I didn't know any of those people like in that. It was like a USC like frat house.
that's cool.
It wasn't like a frat house. It was more like they had like a studio in the back. It was more like it was a frat, but it was like more like art inclined.
Yeah, at the college I went to, well, the college I lived next to, they had fraternities that were like house people. They would live in apartments or whatever, but then you would just do the whole frat thing, but it wasn't like a communal house. It was just like somebody's house was where they met up. Kind of sketch.
Keeping the
They must
right
have
ones
played cards a
around.
lot. It was some tax break or something. They didn't like me. A lot of people didn't like me, but I did weird things. Like I would show up in a go. What's those one suits from the '70s with the big bell bottoms?
Hmm?
Comfortable leisure suits. I would show up in leisure
Uh,
suits.
you had leisure shirts? Yeah, leisure shirts. Yeah, leisure.
I did
I can't even
then.
say that. Leisure
I know it's
shirts.
difficult. It's difficult. I did then. I would show up in that in the party.
That's pretty.
I
That's
was,
pretty, dude. If you're in LA, everyone would welcome you because that's like pretty much a lot. Like everyone's trying to. Everyone my age to 20, like you're trying to be in a band and you're trying to look 70s. Like that's like the thing. It's been the
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I thought. It didn't work out though.
You're just in the wrong town, dude.
That's it. They're a
You're just
bunch
in
of
the wrong town. That's what like a lot of people that I like are struggling. I would say like with art or whatever. Like if it's not working for you, screw those people. You know, go find some new homies.
yeah. There is definitely more of us out west. It's way different. I mean, maybe being out there, you don't appreciate it as much because you know you see it all the time, but just everything about
Blue.
yeah. I mean, there's a whole nother level of stress on money and all this, but just the people have seen everything, so they're not really that surprised. I got picked up by a businessman. I hadn't had a shower in like 3 days, and he put me in the back
What?
seat with his kids. Yeah, I got picked up by him and got to ride up the highway,
And he took your
and
innocence
that was
from you?
he was like trying to. They were he had his kids like
I'm
asking me
kidding.
all
I'm
the
kidding. I'm
questions.
kidding. What?
Yeah, he had his kids like asking me all the, you know, how far have you been? You know, asking me all these deep wisdomous questions. You know, it was probably one of the most intense rides ever. But like, I never saw that kind of like we've seen everything kind of attitude like I seen in California.
You know what's
No,
funny? What's funny about women again is that when I was starting off, like you're trying to like I'm trying to compete with my cousins and stuff, like trying to get like the cutest chick at the time or whatever. You want one that you could like recreate with, the baby's gonna look good or whatever. And now that I'm older, I just want like
hi
a,
Sophia,
like a smart person. You know what I mean?
Mike. Yeah, you just want a smart person.
I just want to not be annoyed all day long.
You're maturing. Good job, Mike.
Jesus. 30
I
years
just
later. What's
I
up,
just want
Sophie?
to not. I just want to not be annoyed all day long. That's like every single person in a relationship's prayer. Like,
You should be picky.
I just want them to give me my space, and
This
then
blue's
we
super.
can go on with
Dude.
life.
This new blue I'm using is like a way better quality of paint, and I could totally see the difference. And it's hilarious to me. This one actually has texture immediately.
Nice.
Yeah, using this brand to this brand, it's like, I don't know, end your life. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. But it upsets me.
Oh my goodness.
I think the other ones are watercolors. That's why. I think they're meant to be like watered out.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it gets weird when you're using different mixed mediums.
Yeah, definitely.
I still haven't got down to markers. I still haven't figured out how to mix them just right. I have little accidents from here every once in a while. But I've been using them for a while now, like almost a year. Just sometimes the way that they blend or the way that they'll stand out or not stand out on the stuff underneath it. Some's always weird. Or some's always different, it seems like be the same markers. Art is experiments, right, Mike?
It is. Unless like you're like super freakish and you're like you have like a goal that you're selling and you go work for that. But I don't think that's how artists like good artists work. But the ones that do it like realistically, I can see that happening for them. Like the realistic like artists that only focus on realism, not so much like saying something.
Yeah.
That's like a whole class to take. Rome follows someone that's really good like that. I'm surprised you haven't been there.
To where? Oh, to what the Rome skin?
Yeah, it's like a guy painting like dogs and horses, but like he does it so good and realistic, but it's not like normal good. He uses like watercolor base and he uses it from a shape. He starts from a shape and he just makes something so realistic.
Wow, yeah, I've not been there. In fact, I don't know if anybody's got a free hand there, Rome. Comment that to one of my videos, that'd be awesome. I can definitely use some fixing up my stream's all messed up.
You really like that guy too. It's a small community.
Nice. Yeah, my stream's all messed up. I get all kinds of crazy stuff. Did not fall for the cougar. She called me a Slim Jim, bro. I'm not playing. I got scared.
Are you a Slim Jim?
I don't know what it means. I was like, I don't know. I just got food stamps. What do you want?
Immediate turn off. She's like, classic.
Your sleep jargon, and I ran away through the door and ran. Okay, that happened to me in San Francisco. I was trying to get directions, and the business guy just threw a door. Jacket. Yeah.
Oh man,
Is
does
it
it
is it
jive?
like normal? I mean, you're from the area, so is it like normal if somebody asks you directions, just say go a block up and go left 2 blocks, and then just leave them? Is that
No,
normal?
if
'Cause that
someone
happens to
asks, what? What did someone
yeah,
say that?
like all the time. Every time I asked for directions in San Francisco, they were like, "Oh, it's just 1 block up and 1 block over."
Oh, in Frisco, that's a nightmare. Frisco is like the maze.
Yeah, yeah, it's only 11 miles.
I was walking around trying to be funny, and I had to get a Lime scooter because I was like, man, walking sucks. After like so many miles, you're just trying to enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, and it's all huge hills. You
Yeah,
got no
exactly.
San Francisco is definitely its own beast, but every time I be lost, it's shit. No idea where I was. Everything looks like some sort of cartoon that I barely remember.
Hilarious.
And now I would ask, where am I going? And they'd say, oh, 1 block up and 1 block over. Or they'd
I
say, I
fought
don't have any change.
I fought my best friend at Hippie Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were walking and like he was kind of being fluffed out for whatever reason, like walking in the bike path. And I got mad. I was like, dude, you keep doing that. Like, why? Like, why do you keep walking in the bike path? And he got mad that I was tripping on him. And he kind of like pushed me, and I was already over it. And when he pushed me, I already like tried to crack him at that point. And we were like fighting in the middle of the street at Hippie Park right there. I had to stop it. I'd be like, what are we doing right now? All right. We were throwing blows, little punches to the face and stuff. Something light.
Man.
Dude, and you would think like that was
Nobody
like
was
kind of
stopping
before
me.
the yeah, no one stopped me for sure. No one stopped me. Frisco was like wrecked at that point. Frisco is gone. Like I've never seen something worse than Market Street. It's worse than Skid Row.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
I couldn't believe I would see anything worse than Skid Row. I think the way to get worse than that was have to go to like some like third world country for like the slums or something.
Uh-huh. I mean, Berkeley was pretty dark too, but yeah, definitely Market Street's got the other side of homeless for sure.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And they don't sleep. I was there in the middle of the night, and they don't sleep. That place is crazy in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, I went solo too my first time, just like driving up there.
Oh man, no, I barely ever went anywhere in that city solo. I was taken back up everywhere, dude. I did not know what was gonna happen.
I got a dark story. I have a dark story I'll share during Zay's live or something. No, I'm just kidding.
This is too much
I'll,
stress from mine,
I'll
man.
save it for Zay.
Heard. See, Zay.
Shalom.
Hi, Yahweh. Yeah, man.
Peace to you, brother.
I'm about to say Yahweh's man.
Joeski's in this? Master Joe? Joe Rogan?
Joeski. I
You
didn't
know
even know he
Joeski's
had
really
the
Joe
ranch.
Rogan.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
Joe is really Joe Rogan.
Oh, I know it now. So yeah, anybody viewing, we just kind of had a freeform painting thing here to do and our concept is flowers, so see how each other interpret the project here. Thank y'all for coming in today. Pretty cool here. I definitely enjoyed myself.
Appreciate all of you.
Yep, appreciate all you. We've been all over the place as far as conversation go. I hope I haven't offended nobody.
Zay wants to know what I said about his live.
Said that he can talk about nasty stuff in your life that he's not going to try here.
Yeah.
If y'all did a split screen, that might break the internet though. Just saying.
Nah, this is a bad one. Too bad.
I like it. That was what I was going for originally. I've been messing up. I mean, I was going for that. It looks like burning nettles. That's all I was trying to paint was the burning nettles flower, and I still haven't done that. But I have accomplished the mission here. A little bit. Whoa.
I'm trying to wonder what to do with these freak off things, like these wind thingies coming off. If I should add the layer of another color, blah blah blah.
I don't know. What do you think? Use the opposite color, do a background or something else? Some alien thing trying to eat it? I don't know.
We have to talk slower for the Dominican in the chat. Let's talk really slow so we can understand.
I'm sorry, my compadre. I'll try to choose my words so that they translate easier for you, Zay. And I'll slow down.
Zay Ghost. He is the greatest ever.
Ever.
To bar. bar.
Somebody use a translator and put that through in Dominican talk for me.
Spencer, fool. My bad. I didn't know you couldn't understand me, fool. My bad, fool. Shut up.
Yeah, just a little joke. That's a
little joke, but just to be fair, I'm Mexican, so I can do that voice.
Yeah, and also I wanted to tease Zay because we just can't tolerate any kind of racism anymore. Zay, it just can't work. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, not even South racism. Because that's all we get from that side. South hate.
Yeah, we don't really want to hear no more.
Y'all are racist all of a sudden.
You can't be racist against yourself anymore, Zay.
Look at that. He's trying to ruin our reputation after we got him yesterday. Let's start bringing it up. You want to pull out the receipts? Let's pull out the receipts. Let's pull out receipts. Wait, dude. Zay, what are you going on?
Yeah, pulling out receipts.
All right. Perfect. You think darkness is your ally?
Yeah, that's what he said. I heard it. I'm actually just going with it a little bit more than I probably should.
Yeah. Pull them up. Bring them out.
Does the term Mike as a dinosaur mean to you?
That I'm 30. I'm in my 30s.
That's what it is?
Yeah. Once you're in your 30s, you got dinosaur rank. You gotta rank up.
Ancient.
Zay and Jordan are still squibs. They're squibbies. Little squibbies. One day they're gonna be big dinos. Big lizards.
Big lizards.
Lizard gang.
Why did I have a flash of that dinosaur show? That big bot. Oh my goodness. You remember a dinosaur? I don't remember what it's called. Dinosaurs. That's what it's called.
In that song, he says that I'm buying horrors, but I swear I've never bought one. I swear it.
Yeah.
That I'd drop dead right now. That's what he says in the song. You didn't hear it?
No, I missed it.
You're just mad I have an army of 12-year-olds. I'm dead. I'm done. That's too good.
Your army of 12-year-olds would take over the world, Zay. Nowadays.
That's a dope for Zay for sure.
Nisha didn't appreciate the insinuations about her age.
Yeah, Zay, Nisha ain't no dinosaur fool. Ain't no gang no more. Nope. Ain't no games anymore.
Nope.
We don't know. That's the problem.
Yo,
All right.
nice. It's already been an hour and 20 minutes. Heck yeah. These things go by so quick. I cannot believe it was so long last time. I just can't. It was like 3
I want to
hours.
look up the color palette because I don't know if you ever looked up color palettes, but like they kind of just feel better when you use the same like color palette in one painting.
Yeah, so what would be the opposite of that? Purple.
Exactly.
It'd be the one that doesn't have red or blue in it. Green. Green's the opposite of purple.
Yeah, I already have the green in the stem. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's up.
I really like, yellow and purple tend to pop at me. This is probably the most realistic flowers I've ever painted. Not gonna lie.
Nice. I like those top left ones. They're sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything's backwards. This is my top right. I forgot about that.
They lie to me. Bang, 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 bang.
We
Once
got
again.
such sweet people on there. I tell you what. There's a white. I have white. It's all with the dirty brush too. I haven't changed my brush yet. So all this with the same undertones of that purple, really. That's why it all turned out a little bit muddy.
This painting's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to keep working at it until like it reaches my style somehow. Even if I gotta do faces around it or something. Let's go a little more artistic with this shit.
Yeah,
Taki
that was the
mushroom.
whole point. I figured that you could figure something out.
Let's see if all this little dries. Little freak. It's a little freak flower. It's a freak flower.
Oh my goodness. What does donut mean?
Transactional. Transactional? Is that how you say it? Is that like correct?
Transsexual?
Transactional. Is that even
Transsexual?
a thing? Is that a word?
I don't think so. Oh, transactional?
Transactional.
No,
Right? Jay,
I don't think so.
pull up the dictionary. Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
I make such a good little hype, dude. Come on, you guys. I'm saying, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You see what started? You see what you guys started? Transactional?
Yeah. Well, y'all starting stuff. Wait, what happened?
Look what you guys did.
It's all broken now. Shame. That was cool though, but
This is kind of a vibe. I'll just have money on the screen.
it does work for a lot of feeds. If you just leave it there long enough, my following will shoot up. You know, I kind of been thinking about that thing. I think if I just left my phone in the window, that would probably get as many viewers as anything else. Just looking out. For real. Might set
I'm doing
up
a little
something like
pink. Wait, it's way too hot. I should have. Ah, it's too hot. It's too hot. I ruined it. Ruined the painting.
It's all ruined.
Ah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. It's the blue in the background, the contrast of the pink. You know what I mean?
You see something else. Right.
That transactional.
Transactional herd.
Are you insured? By survival?
No. I'm not really sure at all what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna say no and stand back here.
You never seen that
Wait,
commercial?
no,
You were watching TVs in 2005? Hey, Kev, you're like an 80s baby?
yeah. I'm trying to think when 2005 was, bro. That was 20 years ago. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the year before I graduated. Let's see.
Get up!
I was watching TV not that often though. I was really trying to just get stoned as hell.
05?
Yep, that's what I was trying to do in that entire year. I was trying. That's what I was trying to do pretty much. But I watched a lot of Star Wars. I mean, a lot of Star Trek during that year.
Scotty, beat me up.
Yeah. And then at the end of that year is when my eye happened, so kind of changed everything.
I started painting regular. I don't know if you noticed. Just kidding.
Aww, look at the little guy. That's so freaking cute.
Thanks. Thanks, G. Just kidding.
It actually looks like normalist.
20 years ago? Yeah, at least.
Doesn't it feel weird though?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that old, but I know. That was a long time ago.
I know.
But you're talking to the guy who somebody asked me how old I was, and I was like, I had to go call somebody and figure it out. I had to pull out the calculator because I was just saying 35. I don't know. And I was like, I'm 37. Didn't bring it up. Just hasn't come up in my life for a while. What I say?
Break that shit down. Break it. Ugh.
You getting tired yet, home?
Jurassic Park? It's not even out yet. Zay's just mad because he hasn't been to the DMV to get his ID yet.
Zay's allowed to go to the DMV?
Not the DMR, my bad. Papi.
I love saying stupid stuff and saying things.
Ah, come on, papi.
Are you sure your parents will allow that, buddy? Shut up, Kevin.
You're transactional.
You're transactional.
Stuck in my
That's just gonna be like the new diss. Like you're transactional. It's a versatile diss, man. I like it.
Giving Zay too much power. Unlimited power.
I think we already did that. It might be an issue.
I haven't. I lost my license too. I know my little bro's on the same time. Damn it. You guys are he's like a year or two older than you. He just doesn't mess with anything. My little brother is like pretty weird like me. He's a really good guitarist, but he doesn't like anybody or anything. He's like the next level version of me, but Zay's age.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, you get to be around him and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still in the A.
My little brother's a year younger than me, and he's a dick, and he has autism, but like he cares more about money than anything. So he'll just do anything he can to save money, and he lives like dead ass broke, like gets food stamps and all this, but then just be stacking up all the money he can. He doesn't do much else.
Gotta stack that bread.
It's like what would happen if I would try to go for military or something. Like he turned out really different from me.
I went to the psychic, grab my arm really hard and go, whatever you do, do not get a government job. It's like, what?
Oh man, that's creepy.
Yeah, why? Like, why are you talking to me right now? It's not like I went to a psychic.
She just came up to you in the Kmart and was like, "Hey."
Well, it was a dude, and he was telling me how his afterwards that his grandma was psychic, and she kind of passed it on to him. And he was going in on like little things about my childhood, but the childhood stuff wasn't baffling enough to be like, oh, you're a psychic.
Yeah, vague. I don't really know. I mean, I wouldn't trust anybody who came in any other name. If they're not coming in the Lord's name, then it's not good.
Zay
I'm
just had
trying to
his
look.
mind blown right now.
And it goes back to that false prophet thing too. If they're all about them, like it's the same energy working in them in the psychics that it is in the false prophets, where they're like, you can fix this and this and this, and then they never show you how they're human, how they need to get fixed. You know what I mean? So you never really get to see their humanity. So then you think they're some sort of superhero that they never were. You get
She
sold
got
out
that
on them.
brain.
Instead of getting sold out on Jesus, she ended up sold out on them. No, thank you. This is getting close, ain't it? Where we at?
An hour and a half.
Nice. I like your little flowers. That's like the most realistic looking thing I've ever seen you draw.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it.
I still got to add the little yellows in the middle. With painting, you can just start from the outside and go in. You just have to wait for stuff to dry.
It's a lot of zoom. Okay. Now zoom out. No. Just no. Okay.
Is it Nikki? Nikki Lee?
Hi, Nietzsche.
Is it Nietzsche or
Nikki.
Nikki?
She says either one.
Mm.
There, that's a little better. Hi.
You don't say.
I like that one. It's a trip to wake up at 6 and be get on my phone and see that you've been on all night, Nikki. That's wild stuff. I'd be like half awake trying to text y'all. Oh. That's a task.
Oh, what's up, Nikki? Nikki. I'm gonna go Nikki until someone corrects me.
Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, this is Mike on the other side of the camera here. Mike K. Hey, Zay got it. Right as I was saying it. Way to be in tune today.
Michael is my middle name, and then Kuzan is my grandparents' last name before they changed it. They had to change it because they escaped Nazi Germany, and when they escaped Nazi Germany, they changed their last name to Kuzan. So I just used my middle name and that original last name my family had.
Nice. That's cool. And then nobody really knows your true
Yeah,
identity
my real name and my real last name now.
or what your real face looks like.
On my real face, yeah. I look like Zay, Dominican.
I knew it. I
Um,
actually saw it in the last live. I actually did.
yeah, you actually saw me for a second.
Yeah, it looks just like Zay.
Yep, but light skin.
The light skinned Zay. Yeah. With a ball cap or something.
Zay's kind of light skin, low key.
He
High
was
key.
pretty white. He was pretty white.
He's lighted.
Yeah.
Mike's a Jew now. Nah, it was Russia that escaped. Do your history, bro. Read a book. Jesus.
You got something to do with that.
He's also
That's how my people
it was
got
all
here.
Jews escaping, right? Nah, bro.
That's how my people got here.
Once the Russians
Germany.
kind of, well, at first they were escaping Nazi control. My great grandma's from Ukraine, but they at the time they didn't consider Ukraine actually Ukraine. Like they would call like certain people from Ukraine just Russians out of disrespect. Kind of like how they do Taiwan to China. I can't even say that on YouTube. Huh?
Uh-oh. Besides for political reasons. I wonder what review, what job has that on the, like they just sit and watch people's lives and copyright. Like it's all animatronic, surely. It's all computer. It's got to be because nobody do that for 8 hours in a day, do they? But like my local Circle K has a person that does that. That's what they do. They just watch the security footage and see if anybody's stealing. So I guess there is somebody who does some. I wonder if YouTube has that though. If it's all AI. Still looking. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot my screen turned the other way.
I'm trying to think pretty right now. You know what I mean? Like all I'm thinking about is like pretty.
Pretty. I figured this would be a good one for you because you could do it however you wanted. So if you wanted to have mutant flowers, that would be kind of. I figured that's where it would go. I'm telling you the truth.
I didn't hear that. That's part. Sorry.
I'm just trying to get as many on the page as I can. Apparently.
Yeah. You gotta fill it up, you know. You know,
Yeah.
don't you know? I like that Montana. Is it Montana accent? Don't you know?
Wisconsin.
Is it Wisconsin?
I think it's a similar accent though.
Don't you know?
Oh, where's the Stephen King from?
Salem's
His
Lot. Just kidding.
That's where he's from. His accent is the creepiest. Like when he takes him back to Dale or whatever, takes him back to the hometown. His accent is just creepy. Don't know whatever happened to that old boy. You know, freaky.
Don't you know? About three. Well, that's like I get my borderline
I
Scottish.
accidentally called the 911 in Wisconsin one time, and I thought that it was my local 911. So I spent half the conversation asking her how could that road not be there. And then I heard it in her accent, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I hope no one has died." She's pretty quiet morning. But yeah,
Brother Bear,
I
Brother
thought
Bear.
that was too much. I was like, "How did you get a Wisconsin accent?" I don't see that street at all. Like a power line was hanging down in the middle of town, and I was calling 911, and I called the wrong state. But turns out it wasn't an issue. The cop got there and looked at it, looked back at me, told me not to touch it, got back in his car and left. I was like, okay. Okay. Just don't touch it. That's how that works.
Just don't touch it, man.
He said it was a phone line. It was not going to zap anybody, but
Do not touch it.
I don't know. So somebody, no, we don't need nobody's kids trying to play George of the Jungle with our infrastructure, you know? I would think they'd be a little more concerned than they were, but no. No.
That's Tarzan, huh?
Can you imagine?
Brother Bear. That's like a little after my time, I think. It's a little bit.
Hi, Nietzsche.
Real ones do what? I didn't even see.
Oh, y'all so sweet. Yeah, I caught that live with Jay Bro talking about that. I was like, oh no. She said it was like way expensive, like $35 or something. No, it's 300 something. Like it was crazy expensive to send something across the pond. Where would the here? I think.
Jesus, I'm about to get in right now. I'm put on my hat just in case my face shows itself. I'm gonna have to get a little creative.
What's going on? You get worn out, homie?
We only have 20 minutes left.
That's right. We on the final stretch.
Oh, what's up, nobody?
Nobody's cool.
You somebody?
Is that Nightbot? Is it an alternative, or do you go and change your name every time? 'Cause I think the Nightbot has timed out 2 people in my life so far.
I picture nobody like in like some room with like 40 screens, and he's just like touching them as he wants to. You know what I mean? Like controlling the media sphere. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Thank you, master
Yeah,
controller.
you're in agreement on that. I really hope not, but I could totally get it. I can see that.
300 to ship to UK. Is that real though? Like, is that? That's what I was looking at that too. Like, what?
How
Maybe
could it be?
because they're delicate, you know.
Yeah, but you're just getting on a plane.
But yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
come on, they're on getting on a plane though. Like, there's a lot of turbulence.
it's just dumb. It's
But
probably
that's a
got
lot
to
of
do.
money. That's so
I think
much
that
money.
probably got to do with international tariffs or whatever. They're really on it right now.
I gotta look into it. Find some discounts.
I wonder what would happen if you tried to ship yourself. Like, at what point during the trip would they open the crate?
Shia
And
slime.
yeah,
Oh, Ligma's here. Oh no.
it was Hawaii. They were when I was over in Cali. There was people that were talking about you could pay certain ships and you can get on like trash barges and go to Hawaii. You just have to know how to survive for like a month and a half on a ship. And if you die, well, I mean, not everybody's made to live, you know. So I'm good on staying stuck in Hawaii forever. That that sounds awful.
Yeah, that's crazy. Being like stuck on an island financially. That's hilarious. Ligma.
You think you
Ah,
could
they
do
got
it?
Ligma again.
You think you could do it?
Damn it, Nightbot. Damn you.
Ligma. What'd you say? So dumb. Oh no.
Come on,
I,
bruh. What? You come on, bruh.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Imagine Nightbot starts talking to me. I can hear you. I'd be over at that point.
Is Nightbot nobody? Or is Nightbot actually Nightbot? I don't know.
I don't
He
know. I'm
showed up.
pretty sure you can use caps, Ligma, but I think it's like personal. I'm not sure what's going on here. Rain means shower. Yeah, I know. I know this. Yeah, I know.
Do I know her? I don't know anyone. Facebook is so sketch, dude. It just keeps sending me all kinds of random people.
I've never had a Facebook.
Really? That's probably a good thing. It's been a whole lot of drama for me.
Ligma nona. Ligma no. Yeah, no. Man's never been a marquee. Just kidding. Let's get to.
Raw reggae vibes.
Raw reggae. I'm a big Johnny Cash fan. Speak of that voice.
Coffee says she gonna teach us all Johnny Cash. Stay tuned to her station. I'm
I'm
just
really
kidding,
into
but
it.
she did say that it was all really pretty easy. Said it was like basically 3 chords, like a bunch of those old songs.
Oh yeah, he would be zoinked out of his mind too performing. He's a master of zoinked.
Right? Didn't he fall out on stage like in the middle of that bender? Like, isn't that what kind of stunned it is? Whole bit
All
was like,
that.
was he the one that kicked the drums and was like, "You can play the
Thank you.
song"? He kicked the
Thank you,
drums and
Nisha. That actually means a lot to me. I can't even
then
lie.
just passed out and then just went down cold. Yeah, no. I think that's the other reason I was never I was never a rock star. Definitely
You
did
are a
not
rock
want to
star.
be.
What are you talking about? It's
Yeah,
unavoidable. You messed up. You already are one.
it's unavoidable. I like that.
Good luck with that. I just want to hear. I want to. You know what? Let's stop talking and just listen to Zay's music while we draw, while we paint.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah,
I hate you,
stop talking
baby.
about I hate you, baby. But are we really gonna listen to that song?
No, I'm not. Yeah. Unless you want to, it's up to you. This is your thing.
He's about to
100%.
listen to us. That's strange, Zay. Why you say that?
It's probably your voice. It's like really soothing and
Aw,
what's
put
it?
people to sleep.
I like putting people to sleep. It's freakish.
It's my thing.
If it's a book, maybe. Jeez.
I fell asleep to a drill sergeant dude talking about military life. How sick. I mean, I don't know what
You're just
I don't
looking
know
for
what.
darkness.
I guess, dude. I guess it was strange. It was, yeah.
Oh, this is relevant to Audrey's thing right now. Low key. What's up, Audrey?
Audrey. Why,
What
hello,
up, though?
Audrey.
What up, fo?
We were just painting plants. Yes.
I did some little pretty so this wouldn't be so ugly all the time.
Hey, Audrey, when you go live, we are ready for that. You know she has a Scottish accent?
Nah, does she?
Yeah, she does.
That's a
She
dub.
don't.
Her and Nisha, they're
She don't.
automatically better than us.
That's what I was thinking. Automatically better than us.
I
She's
feel it.
from Carolina. And she's got a Scottish accent. For real, y'all go check her page. No, I'm just playing. All that's on her page is Brenda. That's all she's got on her page. Like,
She's got a Scottish pate. She speaks like this.
I know. I've been trying to get her to go live with that for a long time, but she's not going. She's not going to do it. I already know. Yep, she has this weird ass Scottish accent. That's why she doesn't want to do it. But it's okay.
I wanted to see
think
that
it's cool.
Banshees movie with Colin Farrell. I forgot what it's called. Respect to Scotland.
I think I know. I'm about to say something really stupid. Thank you, Audrey.
I
I
know a Scottish one is different from a London one. I mean, I know, of course. I'm just kidding.
What if you had this girl who you knew, like, because
It's
you know people
strong,
on here,
laddie.
but you know them by the profile picture. So like, just if this girl, the profile picture was cute or whatever, and then you really meet them, and then they're like the polar opposite of that, would it freak you out? Or if it was like Tamitha ended up being Timmy with it, like the one day that they finally go live, and you're like, whoa, what happened? That is not it. I'm glad I haven't been shocked that bad. I think I shocked I came on though.
When?
What
It's
the
the first
first
time?
time? Yeah, maybe the videos helped. Y'all were ready for it.
That was
It's like, what
quick.
happened? Yeah.
You gained the subs real quick from doing those readings, like those shorts. Your subs got up quick.
A lot of that came from these rooms too, like Nikki's room. If you go to Nikki's room, and then Tori's room, a lot of those subs come that way, and they just keep climbing for that same reason. I mean, and some of those people may never come in to see, but most of them ended up being the ones that were showing up at first, along with you guys. That definitely was encouraging to me. I had listened to a video
The red flag
this.
the car.
Yeah, I'd listened to a video about this sort of thing. It was talking about that you have to put your certain labels on there, so people when they search it, then they'll find that like, oh, I didn't even label this one. I don't think I was gonna label it Painting Zay, but no, it didn't work. Let's see.
That's a proper painting.
Proper. I think I have more white space. I could fit in more flowers.
Yeah, that's your problem with yours, honestly. If I was to say one thing, more flowers, please.
More flowers. Always more flowers. Yeah, right. We're ready. Audrey has an Irish accent.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. We're all looking forward to your live, Audrey. We're all looking forward to your live.
Well, we have
Whenever you're ready.
That's what I was thinking. I wanted to start early, but I woke up super late. Grass teal. That's pretty cool, actually. I actually have that.
Me too. I
It's
mean,
a good
I
idea.
mean, super late.
Zay's a producer. He's got producer's qualities. You know what I mean?
He's a producer.
You know what I
Zay
mean, bro? Do you hear me?
like
You-
videos or
Everything. Just produce. What do you want? What do you need to produce? Produce it.
it produces everything.
What do you need?
Corn, not that kind of corn.
What kind of money you got?
I didn't mean
Trust me, daddy. That's from the same song. I'm sorry. I've been listening to it too much.
Just made a bad thing worse. Okay, this is fun. Yeah.
Engineer and an artist. That's right. I mean, it was cool until you said it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, bro.
We're getting new experience today, Mike. Trust me.
Oh, God. I knew I should have said that shit. Oh,
It sounded like Indian or something too. That's what made it
I'm not
even
gonna do
worse.
it again, dude. Oh, that's too much. Yo, what's up, vibe?
High vibrant.
I don't know
we're
what's
trying out
going
split
to, but
screens,
Skepta shut down.
flowers.
I've been referencing.
We're kind of goofing off a little bit, but all good-hearted, good-natured here.
I put a little bit of pretty in my painting. A little bit.
Oh man, I have a little flower book here. It's got different flowers in it. I was trying to put something more realistic. I'm definitely not the strongest with flowers, but I've done a lot with irises, trying to paint irises.
I'm tapped in. I mean, honestly, Nisha is like my only connection to the UK in a real way, but I watch a lot of things. A lot. The whole lot. The lot. The lot of it.
Yeah. So we're just trying a new thing. Maybe not as clear messages I usually come with, but
PG-13? Yeah, because if Rise isn't PG-13, it gets freaky. Like real quick.
yeah, there's some sickos.
Real quick.
There are some weird ducks though that when you say free for all, they just take that for everything it's worth, and it mostly has to do with messing with Audrey. So it gets very strange very quick. I don't know how quick I'd be to throw around that term. Just saying that Scottish girl is weird. She here still. I know she's like Carolinian or something, but she just lives in Scotland. Yeah, she's we Carolinian, like Carolinas. Yeah. Yeah, but she says she doesn't have any kind of accent.
But she
So I'm
lied.
always trying to get her to put shorts out there with her accent on it, and she won't do it. She's only got stuff for Brenda, because that's like the only reason she's really on YouTube is to stalk Brenda and Ryan. And that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's got their bag. I just wouldn't mind seeing it. But it's kind of like asking Rihanna to do some guitaring. It's just never gonna happen.
She can't be that bad. I mean, how bad could she possibly be?
At guitaring,
I don't know. Just at playing songs, like why wouldn't like?
I can't imagine her being anything but angelic. I think it'd sound awesome, which is why I keep pestering her about it. But I don't think I'm ever gonna win that one.
What could be the issue? Oh,
What really?
she's I'm over
Yeah,
that. She's all that little. That's the old me.
she doesn't want to get known for that.
That little. I could play, but yeah, I'd be on that time too.
That's all right. Okay, I can deal with it.
I'm down to play though for Zay. We'll teach him some chords, and then we'll ruin his life by getting the wrong type of women, type stuff.
Yeah, that's all. I figured you'd be down with the mission.
Yeah. Once he knows some
It's,
chords, it's over.
and like we never know who could be tuning into that sort of thing. And on basic stuff is all I ever needed, and it took me a lot of research because there's all kinds of tricks. There's people that use YouTube to make money that they'll actually put videos out of stuff on guitar and make it look super simple, and then you try it and it's
Love it
bogus,
too, bud. You know,
ridiculous.
like
So,
not to get off topic, but I guess the Audrey and KMR thing runs pretty deep.
really,
Yeah, he's heard her voice and everything. Look at that in the chat.
what?
It runs deep, boy.
She does sound like a Viking. That's so weird. I think I heard that straight from Kumar. I'm not sure. I bet it sounds like, "What's up, dude?" She's like got that trucker.
Why? What the fuck is that?
She got that trucker twang, only comes from years on the streets,
Hey,
I think so.
for this live. I've been painting for about 20 years.
Sorry, Viper style. We're a little out there tonight. We're just good naturedly heckling each other. Really, we're also grateful to be this community. We feel so comfortable with each other. But that's all this is. Especially with Audrey. We really like pestering Audrey. I don't know why.
Like it's hard.
It's difficult. Okay, are we there? We're almost there. Oh, we are almost there. Like 2.5 more minutes there.
We're like really close to the cut. To the cut. This whole ship about to blow. Just kidding. It's not. It's fine. We'll be fine. Aggravating? Are we aggravating Audrey? What do we do?
I like aggravating Audrey a little.
That's kind of like messed up for KMI. I mean, if that's your dude, like we rock with you, dog.
I
We
don't
support.
know. I only hear that from you, Audrey. I don't
We
know.
rock.
But if he's heard your voice, I think I heard your voice too in Brenda's Discord, and it was very much Scottish voice. I was very impressed. I was like, yes,
I have to like
take
hold my
your
wrist
sword.
like this. Oh, what did I do? I just painted on top right now.
Whoa, cool
Ah!
roots. And we were having gladiator flashbacks. It was great. No, that's not Scottish. It's Braveheart, not Gladiator. Wrong one word thing.
Damn, I feel like putting Zay's idea into my painting is like adding like his like soul into like my work or something. You know what I mean? You feel that?
I did it a couple times. It'll be okay.
True.
Just real offhandedly, like I'd say, I don't know why you don't do this seriously. Like you're always in here prompting everybody up.
I
You
should have
should
stayed
be
quiet.
painting yourself. Probably should have just paint yourself.
Shout out to Caroline. I think I'm just fascinated with accents, honestly. But
I
I
am
do
too.
like British culture a little more than my own.
Yeah, I really like Jamaica. I tell you what, That place must
I'm
be
a,
really beautiful because I haven't seen anybody like I've seen unhappy people come up there, but mostly even people that are having a rough life. It's like they're living and
mindset.
living not really. Yeah, good mindset.
Put job above your problems. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, right. I haven't done the Rasta camp on here. It was just like some bar somewhere in Jamaica, and none of them really spoke English. At least they were just ignoring me because that's fine. That's what they do.
I gotta
But
get
I
over
was
there.
see
Gotta get over there for sure.
one day.
I just like jamming with random people. Like, it's gonna be fun once we start playing music.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be even funner once we get people in the group that have recording instruments on their side of the screen. Because then you can just do part by part and make whole songs over the internet. That's cool. That could be interesting, especially since at this point it's just about showing off skill. It's not like all that much money involved. But there's so much just raw talent out here. I don't know how good the mics are. That was part of this experiment is actually just testing how the mics hold up.
Art's always a huge gamble, dude. You have to rent out a studio, sell all your paintings like in a good like thing, and you have to have like alcohol at your gallery. You have to have the IG post, all that jazz to be an artist today. That makes money.
Right?
It's doable though. I mean, when I say it like that, it's like doable.
But it's a
It's just expensive.
lot of work. Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to not overlap the teal with the greens. Just put in the base to get the idea. Oh, we're about. I think we're it, dude.
Yeah, we're at
We hit your
two
2 hours.
two 224. What you gonna do? You ready to break off?
It's up to you, dude. You want to? You said you wanted 2 hours strict or something like that. Not strictly.
Oh, I was just trying not to. Oh, I wasn't. I'm not so strict. I was just saying. I don't know.
Well, I'm on
So
until you are, so you know.
I mean, I've almost filled this entire canvas full of flowers, so I think maybe I'm about done.
Yeah,
But
you're about done for sure. I'm gonna keep working, making this weird. I'll send it on IG, guys.
let's see, flip it in. 25 more minutes. Say, I think you have an addiction. It's a lot of flowers.
That's cool though. That's sick. That'd be a cool T-shirt, low key, high key.
That one would be. I like how you got the roots. They like the overlapping. I'm just kind of going back and forth over the camera. I'm actually looking at your side of the screen.
Thank you, Vibe. I appreciate you very much. Y'all still going? Course, Rome. What you mean? You
Yeah,
don't know.
that's up to you, Mike. If you ain't getting worn out yet. What?
Just kidding.
This has been a great conversation, and I mean,
It's always good, dude.
I think it's definitely happened a lot easier than it did last time. Yeah, things have been working out
Six.
good. We
Zay's
haven't
in
had
the
any.
studio. Zay in the studio.
It has music. What time's Ryan is live again?
Like now,
Right now?
she probably like lagged on it for us because she's a sweetheart.
Oh, you think we really should get off and go over to her live and pester people?
It's up to you. I'm chilling.
10:30.
I'm gonna be doing the same shit except for, I mean, same stuff except for commenting on live as well. So
All right, we'll just hang out. It says that there's an hour and a half.
okay.
It's really a lot. I mean, I'm a little more used to. I don't know about this long. this is like your second live, so I also don't want to fry you out, you know.
Did you miss anything? Yeah, Zay was talking crazy about you. Crazy. Just some crazy things.
Yep.
Can't really recall them, but they were crazy.
Yep. Oh, West Virginia. So yeah, so if you get into the bushes of West Virginia and they start asking you what your
Blessings.
surname is, go back to the highway. For sure. That's what I learned about West Virginia.
Ignore it. Zay's all ignore it.
Wow. That place is actually really good to me. As much as I really
What
didn't
place?
expect it to be. West Virginia. But mostly just because cool ass things happen. Like I was walking through this town in West Virginia and it was like really, really, really country, kind of crazy looking folks, right? And then this lady pulls up in a convertible that's got a checker pattern and an eye on the hood, and it's like way, way out of its element, you know. And then she ended up picking me up and taking me all the way to where I was going. But she said, "You're definitely not from around here." Like first thing out of the when I touched the ground, they asked, "What's your surname?" And I was like, "I'm not telling you." I was like, "I'm running, sir." But you know, y'all
And
police,
from
so
that day, I was running.
I never had a name. They gave it to me, then they took it. I'm ready. That's where my 7417 come from. That's my jail name. They took my name for a year, Mike. Tell me
Is
about
it
Mm.
this.
really? I was like Y7417 or whatever.
My jail name. Yeah. Because they
Are you
took it.
serious?
They took my name. Yeah, they took my name.
Shut up! You're lying. Are you
I'm
serious?
serious. I'm serious. They called me that. Or they called me Kaufman for 2 years.
Word. That's how you got that. That's pretty cool. Are you serious? You're lying.
Yeah, very serious. Very serious. Yep. Took my
Imagine
name.
Rai showing up to prison the first day. Trying to act hard
Hell
as
no.
hell. All tough.
Hell no. I don't. I would not want to see that. I know because she would kill somebody. She'd have to. She's just too small to play these
It'll
games. You
change
know.
her. It'll change her.
Right off the bat, crack
Look
somebody
at
in the
Rome.
head with somebody else's makeup.
Rome's on me too.
Yeah, you
Uh,
know what it is.
Rai may
Yeah.
take somebody else. I don't know. You be surprised, dude.
Oh, that's how I got my name. Yeah. Well, at least that's 7417. In actual jail, they just call me Kaufman all the time. People are so racist though. They always call me hippie, and then I'd be like, "Why am I hippie?"
I see that. I
No,
can
like
see it.
I'm definitely not. You don't. You need to you need to figure out a little bit more about that culture. You know,
Yeah, you're not really
how,
hippie-ish, honestly. I mean, from a normal stance of like what they think hippies are.
right? And back then, especially because I wanted to blow up cop cars. I didn't want peace. I wanted. It was more like an anarchist. I just like to sing really loud.
That's right.
Yeah, I never was really a hippie.
I've been in the weirdest positions where the cops let me walk away, and I mean, I could say it's God because that's the only thing that makes sense. Like the type of situations where the cop has literally said, "Get out of here." It's happened more than once. It's like I should be in prison right now for dumb things.
I'm glad you had grace on you, man.
Like falling asleep at the wheel and like ramming into like another car, and because of the intoxication the cop gave me a break and let me walk home and handle the car like real. It wasn't a DUI like it should have been and all that.
Wow, because you were intoxicated.
I
I mean,
passed
like
out
that.
like at the wheel, like hardcore, slammed on the gas, and I was like right about to get on the freeway. So I guess there's a reason for a lot of the jank.
Man, one time I was walking down the highway, which is illegal in most everywhere. You cannot walk on the highway. They'll flip out. And but I didn't really, want to wait anymore. So I just started walking. and this car tried to stop, and then and he tried to switch lanes to get over to us so he could pull over and pick us up, I'm guessing. And then a cop was like back on his back right bumper, and so when he went to
That was
go
years
do
ago.
that,
Zay, chill.
yeah,
What? My
yeah,
bad.
he tried to pull back, and then he ended up doing a 180, and then ended up on the side of the highway in front of us. And this cop stopped, and then he questioned us and searched our pockets, and then went and go talk to the man. That was a trip. I almost got hit by a car on the highway, and then he just gave everybody a warning. He actually
Nice.
asked
I
me
mean,
like,
not nice,
"You
but
feel like that guy was trying to endanger us?" And I'm like, I don't know. You should definitely let everyone go. We're all alive. Can we get off the side of the highway now?
who are you, Mel Gibson? Freedom, freedom.
I'm ready. Wait, is that Audrey? That was another Scottish joke.
Can't put down the cup.
Man. We had a bunch of coyotes last night, so
I hate you, baby.
if you randomly hear a bunch of howling, it's those damn coyotes. I don't know why. They're
Those damn
probably trying to
coyotes.
find. Yeah, they're trying to come up to the yard. They're trying to get a cat. I'm sure of it. I can
There's
kind of
this
hear them.
British guy I follow has a pet coyote and a dog. That's like a good couple.
Wow. I didn't
I
know people
haven't.
kept coyotes.
Yeah, they're totally not supposed to be kept. That shit is wild as hell. Jesus. It's like all day. Gnarling. Imagine having a gnarling pet all day.
Oh,
You
no.
couldn't keep a pet like that around your kids, right? I mean, Jesus.
No. No, definitely not. My mom kept a squirrel.
Equally dangerous.
Yes, that thing went nuts, and you have to eventually just let him go because there's nothing you can do. They just start destroying things, you know?
Rome would have a sick voice if he sang. I could already tell by the way he talks. He would sing like all like 60s pop band, 70s. Be all tight.
I'm ready.
He's got to let it go.
This one traveling sister, a white fox, says she got from a person who does like breeding foxes for furs. So she liberated it, and yeah, that thing was cool until you had food around, and then I saw it bite a couple people. Like it did not play; it was gonna get your food. I don't think I'd want to keep a fox or a piglet. That's the thing here. People like to get piglets, and they get them in
Dude.
the springtime, and they're told that they're mini pigs. And then by the time the winter comes around, you're like, "Oh, Wilbur
They're
is a full-ass
freakishly
pig." Like
big.
this is not, this is not a guinea pig. It happens at least twice a year here. Somebody gets them a little guinea pig, and they don't get it to raise to eat. They get it so that it be a pet, thinking it's going to be little bitty, and then it ends up being humongous. It happens here a lot. I don't know if that's the thing out where y'all are at.
Nah. People can't even afford rent right here. I'm just kidding.
Like we're eating our dogs.
I didn't say all
There's
that,
no
man.
way. There's no way I am keeping anything but a cat because at least it'll catch a mouse, you know. No.
Cats are you're like living with a full on predator. Like he
Yes.
would literally eat you like if you pass like in 5 days like you be food for sure.
Uh-huh. Especially the one I have is savage. She will definitely eat me.
You look at her like I know your inner ambitions. I know what you think.
You know, like with some dogs, you have to prove your dominance. I have to be like,
Yeah.
run this cat off. You know, I never had such a forceful little thing. She's mean as hell.
You can prove your dominance with a cat and she'll still look at you like you're an idiot.
I know, but I still barked really loud. Fuck it.
I tried though. He got the point.
I tried. I mean, I didn't give up. Yep, fucking cat. I'm cussing a lot. Oh well, I'm just gonna deal with it.
It's that free flow stuff.
Yeah,
That talking. If you really want to, you get better at it eventually.
that was part of
You-
this exercise.
It seems like you want to, so you know.
I just keep trying. Oh, it's a full moon here? No, it's almost full moon here. don't pay attention to that stuff hardly at all.
I have to go over some things, of course. You just adding more detail at this point?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just trying to get the buds and all the little parts.
Going in.
I really like how that part that you're working on right now. I really like how the roots look. It's like if
Yeah,
a
I mixed
vine.
up some darks. Mixing up the darks kind of helped it. That's like 3 greens right there.
Nice.
And then the teal contrast in the background wasn't a bad idea at all.
I think I mean usually for flower ones I try to black out the canvas just because it just makes the colors pop so much easier.
Yeah, definitely.
But this one not so much. And they still pop pretty good. It's just a
I'll
lot.
I'll fill this one up though, so it'll pop a little bit. Like, I don't know what the color for the sky is gonna be yet. I don't think I should do blue though, not a regular blue. I've never been a regular guy.
I like it. It looks more alive than mine for sure.
You know, you don't have to lie to me, bro.
It looks so much. It looks kind of normal. I don't. I don't see any kind of freaky faces or anything. That's kind of
Not yet.
that's your style.
Spoke too soon.
Spoke too soon, nerd.
Yeah, I wanted like a different core. I don't know the term for it, that inner circle part of the flower. What is it? I feel dumb.
I don't know. I have a book though. Let's see if
Let
I
me
can
re-
find the answer pretty
Let
quick.
me refer to page 13, section 34.
I love this book. I was like, what do
Yeah.
I do with myself? And then I got this and a map of my town. So it's got like a dictionary of all these different kind of flowers and what they do medicinally.
Ooh.
Wow,
So you're a herbologist.
I guess I'm in training. I don't know. I want to make those little ball like they make these balls in China and Japan with the seeds from the food, and what you do is you take it in and wrap it in like hay or something or like a little bit of biodegradable material, and then it makes like this little seed pod. Then you just throw it out in the middle of the cornfields and stuff. That'd be great for Indiana. That's what we need. Less soy. So maybe I'll just make wildflower balls and just start throwing them all over the highway. Sound like a good. Oh, I was talking all that, but this is actually has a diagram of a flower. What's that little thing at the middle called? It's called the sepal, apparently. And it's called the ovary. Who knew?
I knew that. I didn't want to like jump to it though, because then I would sound stupid if I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. We on the same level, bro.
Yeah, because remember when I said it, I started off saying the flower is like a sex organ, because it is like, yeah, it's kind of ovary. So I wanted to make the a little different. You know what I mean? So, it's an A, Rome. We're close. Of R. Actually, you know what? It could be a D. I don't know. Maybe it's different for a flower.
I didn't
I could
find
do
the
that.
answer yet.
I could do that for sure. That's the
think I
easy
could fit any
one.
more flowers. I don't think I could fit any more flowers. I think I'm just gonna have to call it. So I don't see how any more are gonna fit in there comfortably at all.
Well, I mean, that was super though. I mean, you literally tried out every flower there is on Earth, so that's a
What?
plus.
No, that's not every flower there is on Earth.
You're missing like a few. Yeah. Just kidding.
Oh, that's one sound I never got used to. All the time I lived in the cities is the sound of police sirens, man. That made me tick for real.
Oh, you can hear mine, huh? I forgot.
It made me
Sorry.
jump out here because if there's police coming out here with their sirens on, it means somebody's dead. Like there's no other reason that they come back here.
No, mines
So
are so frequent. We have like a bunch of like old people that are like croaking every other week here. You'd be surprised.
that happens.
It happens.
Yeah, we all gotta die some way. I hope mine's a good one.
Unless you're
Nice,
Elon
peaceful.
Musk. Just kidding.
I hope nice and peaceful. Or blowing up something. One or the other. Famous or infamous, you guys figure it out. Real though. I hope I have a good one. Or at least quick.
I thought you were done. There you go.
I thought I was done. I'm never done. Okay, what we doing? Are we done?
It's on you, dude. I'm chilling. Like I said, I feel like you have to. Like I'm the one that has to say, "Yeah, I'm done." So far, so I have to for sure do the monster eating the flower because I messed
The
up
blue
definitely.
hoodie flower. Is this the blue hoodie flower?
This needs some detail for sure. I hate when my thing goes out.
I dig that so much though. That research it just makes me think of like what if there was a creature that was just like plant instead of animal? That would be such an intimidating bad guy, you know,
This isn't really my forte, but like I feel like we're gonna get a lot better at painting as we do this.
right? Probably get Rome Dog involved eventually, you know that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the 3 didn't work. We got to figure that stuff out real quick.
I have to introduce the whole mod gang to another app. Discord is not ready. I think I might have skipped. There we go.
It is kind of a blue hoodie. It's a croissant flower made from croissants. You put a croissant in the ground and you cry over it, and then 6 months later,
That's what comes out. I saw it. I just can't quite put my finger on what I'm missing. It's something. I'm gonna use a straight up pen to do those little filaments that go to the. See if that works. No. Oh, Nisha, we missed you so much.
yeah, we have missed you.
We actually haven't been. YouTube kind of went quiet this week. It was a little strange actually. Just there's not a lot going on anywhere. And then like friendly sites has been less and less people getting sent in there. So I don't know. It's been kind of weird this week, but it's been weird for me too. In general, life is a little weird sometimes too. Croissant flower. That's what we're going for. I'm planting one of those this spring.
Hopefully.
All right, bro. I can sense that you're getting worn out. We can call it.
No, I'm not getting worn out. I'm just like I haven't spoke to like hours, but like I don't really care. But I'm like, should I smoke? I don't really have to. Like that's kind of weird. What's funny about it? Cause like I'm kind of like I don't care about it really, but I just do it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of
So
where I'm at.
nah,
Too.
yeah. It's not that I'm not worn. It's not that I'm worn down. It's just I'm not used to like just painting straight for 2 hours. It's fun though. I like it.
It's fun with you, bro. I think it'll be really annoying with a lot of people though.
Think so?
Yeah.
I thought I was
I mean,
annoying.
I think if I didn't have this community in here, it would be different. I mean, if I just had to deal with like random people coming in and being disrespectful, it would change the whole vibe in here, you know?
People normally aren't disrespectful of like painter types. I haven't really seen that. Like when someone's doing something,
Really? That's cool.
unless it's like normal. Not yeah, you're right.
'Cause I was kind of expecting that because it's that's why I seen a lot of those people being disrespectful. That was a lot of black. That really stands out. Eek. Well, make a standout list by putting it on this side too. How about that?
I woke up super late today. I woke up like at 12:30 because I fell asleep like around like 8 a.m.
Nice.
playing freaking Fallout 76. I need to stop playing that game, dude. I'm so obsessed.
I never had the coordination to do video games. Probably good because I waste time on everything else.
Dude, I solely like was like I quit for like 2 years, and I could see like it was good for the craft, but I don't know. I got like I started like catching up on things that I didn't get to do as a kid,
Yeah,
and then that's what started it.
that's what started it. That's what started the escapades, you mean?
A lot of it, just catching up on stuff that was stolen from me as a child. Ugh.
Well,
That's like a whole
that
other topic.
that is a that's a lot of people's issue. Don't have what Michael Jackson, right?
Well, like the harshness of his dad and all that.
Yeah, he's trying to relive his childhood.
Oh, that's another story. That has bad connotations.
Is that what happened with your mic now?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, all right.
I'm on
Yeah,
the I'm the opposite side of that. What are you talking about? For sure.
I don't know, man. I lost all track. We're gonna have to restart that particular stage. Yeah, no. This conversation went way really strange, really quick. No,
It's
no.
because of MJ.
Yeah. I
Rest in
don't even
peace.
think. Where is that? Where is Neverland Ranch? It's like up for grabs, right?
It's closer to you, so no, just kidding.
We got Dave Chappelle's closer to me too, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's what we do. We got own Neverland Ranch. We'll bring Dave Chappelle and all the mod gang. I'm ready. Yep.
Oh man.
No, it would be so much cheaper. I could buy like half of this town for the same amount. I could buy like the chauffeur's position. Neverland Ranch. This would not be economical.
Oh no.
No. But
What
I
are we
mean,
doing next, Rihanna?
Rihanna. Yeah, that's where we're going. I forgot. Hey, my face looks funny zoomed up. Is that what we're doing? Rihanna? All right, one last look at the painting. Whole
Nice.
bunch of flowers. Whole bunch of flowers. Man, I like this. I'm excited to see what else to do with it.
I like
So
the
it
tech.
seems like so much white. Mike face reveal. Zay says he wants to see your face. Very strange one.
Y'all want to see my face? Y'all want to see my face?
You gonna have a nobody moment right now.
Nobody's live cut on his face, and it was like that for like an hour. So I was like, oh no.
Wait, dude. Just to make it funnier. Whoa, that was really close. All right, I guess we're about done here. This was a fun experiment. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, Mike, for being on the other end of this. This is cool.
Yes, Zay. I don't know if this
You
is the
don't
time,
get-
guys. I don't know if this is it. I don't know if this is the. You see my Mexican and white hand. I think that's enough, right?
Yes, yes, it does actually. I can pull up the study book if you'd like me to. Actually, it's actually named. Parts of it are actually named after parts of the vagina. Yes, it's a sex organ, dude.
That's kind of what my face looks like. If I'm gonna be honest.
Stem root glossary. It is called. Oh, there you go.
Eh.
I think you're right.
What does a sex organ mean?
Oh, that's right. That's next year. Sorry, buddy. I'm not just not trying to tell you more than your parents are comfortable with me telling you. Say that's all I'm saying. I don't want to
That's
taint
kind
you,
of a
bro.
face reveal on my eye right there, right?
Yep.
You guys like my Gucci's? Like my Gucci?
Is your eye? No paint on them. That's good. I end up with paint. I end up with paint all over my glasses, man. Sometimes. Tubercle. There's the word of the day. Boy, they got some weird words. A rounded swelling. Oh, there's his eye. Umbel. Inflorence. That's a strange word.
Are you
Cool.
explaining flowers to Zay right now?
I'm trying. I want him to be properly educated so when he goes to eat grass, he'll understand which part he can eat and which part he can't.
I am your cousin, fool. I bet. If you did a 13 and me, I bet you get the same DNA.
I am your cousin. All right. You're probably about to cut it, huh? It's been fun, Mike.
It's been real fun.
Real fun. Hermaphrodite plants. Nice.
Your support Riri.
I'll see y'all in just a minute in Rihanna's live, right?
Y'all support Zay. Y'all support Neef, Rome, E, Bolden. With the Boondop Noodle.
All day. Peace.
Power.
All right, I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, love.
Listen.